If you're over 60 and wondering whether eating eggs every day is healthy, you're not alone. For years we were told to avoid them. Too much cholesterol, too risky, too uncertain. But science has changed. And today, we're finally seeing the truth behind this small but powerful food. When I turned 65, I didn't make any drastic changes. No pills, no expensive programs, just one habit. I started eating 2 eggs every morning, quietly, consistently. And what happened next? To my memory, my eyesight, my blood sugar, even my skin, truly surprised me. In this video, we'll explore how eating 2 eggs a day can support your brain, protect your heart, balance your energy, and help you age with strength. You'll discover what nutrients in eggs matter most, how they affect your body after 60, and the smartest way to cook them for health, not harm. If you're searching for simple, natural ways to improve your health after 60, this video is for you. Please hit like, subscribe, and comment the number 0 if you're just starting your wellness journey today. Because aging well doesn't begin with what you lose, it begins with what you choose. Let's begin. We often think memory loss is just part of getting older. It begins with little slips. Forgetting where you left your keys, struggling to recall a name, or standing in the kitchen wondering why you walked in. Many people assume it's inevitable, a slow fade we must accept. I used to believe that too. I thought those moments were just signs of aging, and I tried to ignore them, hoping they wouldn't get worse. But quietly, they did. Until I made one simple change. I started eating 2 eggs every morning. Now science offers us a better understanding of why that matters. Eggs are rich in choline, a nutrient that helps produce acetylcholine, a key messenger in the brain that supports memory, attention, and emotional clarity. Alongside choline, eggs provide vitamin B12 and B6, both vital for brain health. These nutrients help lower homocysteine, a compound linked to cognitive decline and even dementia. What's remarkable is how this knowledge gives us back a sense of control, because when you know what your brain needs, you can feed it, not with fear, but with intention. This isn't just about remembering more names or finishing more sentences. It's about reclaiming something deeper. Your confidence, your independence, your quiet sense of being present in your own life. There's a dignity in knowing your thoughts are clear, your words come naturally, and your mind still feels sharp. That sense of clarity isn't just a medical benefit, it's an emotional one. It helps you stay connected to your loved ones, your past, and your purpose. The best part, it doesn't require anything extreme. You don't need to chase the latest supplement or expensive brain-boosting trend. It can start with something as familiar and comforting as 2 eggs, gently cooked and quietly enjoyed. For me, it wasn't about expecting a miracle. It was about noticing the small shifts, less fog in the morning, more ease in conversation, and a steadier rhythm to my thoughts. That's the true beauty of this habit. It gives you a daily dose of something essential, both biologically and emotionally. And while your mind begins to steady and strengthen, something else starts to change too. The way you see the world around you. Quite literally. Because the next benefit of this humble habit isn't in your head, it's in your eyes. We often accept fading vision as part of aging. You reach for brighter lights, hold the book farther from your face, or hesitate to drive at night. Some even say, that's just how it goes after 60. I used to believe that too. I remember squinting through the evening haze, struggling, with menus in dim restaurants, and chalking it up to the passage of time. But what if that wasn't the full story? What if some of that slow blur could be eased, naturally, gently, every day? The truth is, science now shows that nutrition plays a powerful role in preserving eye health, and eggs, in their unassuming simplicity, contain 2 essential antioxidants that many people overlook: lutein and zeaxanthin. These compounds collect in the retina, especially the macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision. They act like built-in sunglasses, filtering out the harmful blue light we absorb from screens, sunlight, and artificial glare. Alongside them, vitamin A in eggs supports night vision and reduces the risk of dry eyes and even night blindness, which silently affects many older adults. But beyond the biology, there's a more human truth. Clear vision isn't just about reading or driving. It's about independence. It's about seeing the faces of your loved ones, watching your grandchildren play across the yard, and noticing the little details in life that still bring you joy. Vision connects us to our memories, to our present, and to the world we're still actively a part of. To nurture your eyes isn't vanity. It's an act of dignity. And caring for your sight means caring for how you move through life, confidently, not cautiously. I didn't expect eggs to help my eyes, but I noticed small shifts, less strain in the afternoon, colors a bit brighter, and more ease in reading. Labels or threading a needle. It wasn't a miracle, but it was a gift of clarity, one that came not from medication, but from a mindful habit at breakfast. And the best part? It fits right into your life, without effort, without fear. Because this isn't just about improving eyesight, it's about preserving your presence. And while your vision finds its strength again, something deeper also begins to balance. Your energy, your blood sugar, the way your body responds to the food you give it. For many older adults, food becomes a cautious relationship. We're told to watch our sugar, skip the carbs, and avoid this or that. You start your day with toast or cereal, thinking it's light and easy, only to crash by mid-morning with shaky hands, low energy, foggy mind. I remember those mornings well. The quick spike, the sudden drop, and the quiet frustration of wondering why I still didn't feel right. Many people think managing blood sugar means constant restrictions or expensive diets, but sometimes the solution is simpler and far more satisfying. Science has shown that protein-rich foods like eggs help stabilize blood glucose levels naturally. Eggs contain almost no carbohydrates, which means they don't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Instead, they offer clean, sustained energy, thanks to a perfect blend of high-quality protein and healthy fats. When your body receives steady fuel, it doesn't panic. It doesn't demand sugar. It stays calm, balanced, and in control. Studies even suggest that starting the day with eggs improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body process glucose more efficiently throughout the day. But this isn't just about numbers on a chart. It's about what it feels like to be steady. To move through your morning without crashing, to eat without fear. There's freedom in that. There's peace. And for someone managing pre-diabetes or just trying to stay healthy, that peace can feel like a lifeline. Eating 2 eggs in the morning helped me break the cycle. I stopped reaching for snacks at 10 a.m. I stopped needing the sugar to wake up or the caffeine to push through. My mornings became smoother, and so did my moods. I felt grounded, less reactive, and more focused. Eggs do this not by starving the body, but by feeding it what it truly needs. And when paired with fiber-rich foods like spinach or tomatoes, or a small serving of whole grains, they become part of a breakfast that not only satisfies, but supports. That's the key. This isn't about being strict, it's about being smart. It's not about eating less, it's about eating right. Because in the end, it's not just about controlling blood sugar, it's about controlling how you feel in your own skin, about reclaiming peace, energy, and joy around food. And while your blood finds its balance again, another part of you quietly grows stronger too, your immune system. We've been told that getting older means getting weaker, more. Colds, longer recoveries, and bodies that just don't bounce back the way they used to. It's common to hear that the immune system slows down with age, and many people accept that as a fact of life. I used to think the same. Every winter felt heavier. A scratchy throat would turn into weeks of coughing. A small cut would linger, longer than it should. I thought I just had to live with it. But then something shifted, not through a supplement or prescription, but through the steady return of something simple: 2 eggs a day. Science now shows that eggs support the immune system in ways most people overlook. They contain key nutrients like vitamin A, which strengthens the linings of the respiratory tract, your body's first line of defense against illness. They also deliver vitamin D, essential for activating immune cells, especially important since aging skin produces less of it naturally from sunlight. Add in vitamin B12, crucial for healthy white blood cell production, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects immune cells from damage, and you've got more than just breakfast. You've got protection. But this goes beyond the biology, because feeling vulnerable to illness chips away at something deeper: your sense of safety, your confidence, your freedom. When your immune system weakens, even a trip to the grocery store can feel like a risk. You second-guess outings, cancel plans, and quietly begin shrinking your world. That's not just about health, that's about dignity. And when you start nourishing your body intentionally, you're not just building antibodies, you're building resilience. You're telling yourself, I still matter. I still protect this body. I noticed it gradually. Fewer sniffles, less fatigue. I moved through the seasons with a little more strength. There was a calm confidence in knowing that I wasn't helpless, that small, nourishing choices could make a real difference. 2 eggs, paired with something fresh, steamed greens, a slice of tomato, a bit of avocado, and suddenly breakfast became an act of preparation, a way of facing the day with readiness. Because in the end, this isn't only about keeping viruses away. It's about keeping your sense of vitality intact. It's about moving through the world with strength, not fear. And while your immune system is rebuilding itself from within, you might start to notice something else shift too: your relationship with food and hunger. We've been told for years that weight control after 60 means cutting back, smaller portions, fewer snacks, endless rules. Many people start the day with a low-fat yogurt or dry toast, hoping it will be enough. But by mid-morning, the hunger creeps in, the cravings follow, the energy dips, and before long, the guilt sets in. I've been there. I used to think that if I wanted to stay healthy, I had to eat less and feel hungry. But now I know better, because what your body truly wants isn't restriction, it's nourishment that satisfies. Today, research shows that protein-rich foods, like eggs, help control appetite in a natural and powerful way. Eggs increase feelings of fullness thanks to high-quality protein and healthy fats. They also trigger satiety hormones, like peptide YY, which tell your brain, you've had enough. That means no more white-knuckling through cravings or relying on willpower alone. When I began eating 2 eggs every morning, something unexpected happened. I stopped thinking about food all the time. I felt full, calm, in control. I didn't reach for cookies at 10 a.m., and I naturally ate less at lunch, not because I forced myself, but because I simply wasn't hungry. And that's where the real change happened. Because feeling satisfied isn't just about food, it's about freedom. It's about peace of mind. You're not in a battle with your body anymore, you're working with it. And for many older adults, that shift is everything. Especially when managing diabetes, heart health, or joint strain, losing excess weight gently can restore confidence, movement, and dignity. No crash diets, no starvation, just better choices that feel good to make. Eggs also have another unique advantage. They're low in calories but rich in nutrients. 2 large eggs offer around 150 calories, less than many sugary cereals, but are packed with protein, choline, vitamin D, and selenium. And when paired with fiber-rich sides like spinach or a slice of whole grain toast, the result is a breakfast that leaves you energized, not empty. Because this isn't just about appetite, it's about quality of life. When you eat in a way that supports balance, your entire relationship with food softens. You stop fearing meals, you start enjoying them, you feel nourished, not punished. And while your body feels more satisfied and stable, another part of you is quietly responding too. Your skin, your hair, your nails. We often think that aging on the outside is something we just have to accept. Thinning hair, dry skin, brittle nails, they seem to arrive quietly, like unwelcome guests, and we assume there's little we can do. Many people turn to creams, serums, or supplements, hoping to slow the process. I used to do the same, collecting products that promised youth in a bottle. But the truth is, what your body shows on the outside often reflects what you feed it on the inside. And that's where 2 humble eggs made all the difference. Modern science has helped us understand that biotin, also known as vitamin B7, is essential for strong hair, smooth skin, and healthy nail growth. Eggs, especially the yolks, are one of the richest natural sources of this nutrient. But the benefits don't stop there. The high-quality protein in eggs helps build keratin, the structural foundation of your hair and nails. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant, protecting skin cells from damage, while choline supports cell membrane integrity, giving your skin a firmer, more resilient texture. These aren't just surface improvements, they're quiet reinforcements, subtle, signs that your body is repairing, replenishing, and restoring itself. But this is about more than appearance. For many older adults, how we feel in our skin affects how we move through the world. When your nails crack for no reason, or your hair sheds faster than it grows, or your skin feels dull and lifeless, it can chip away at confidence. It's not vanity, it's identity. There's a quiet dignity in looking in the mirror and seeing strength even in the fine lines. There's a feeling of self-respect that comes from knowing you are caring for your body, not with desperation, but with daily devotion. Since making eggs a part of my daily rhythm, I've noticed small changes that matter. My hands look healthier. My skin doesn't itch the way it used to in winter. My hair feels less fragile. These aren't dramatic transformations. They're subtle affirmations that I'm giving my body what it quietly needs. Because when your skin glows softly, and your hair holds strength, and your nails grow clean and smooth, it's not just about looking better. It's about feeling whole. That's the deeper truth of this habit. It's not only about nutrition, it's about nourishment. And while your outer self begins to reflect your inner care, you're also closing the loop: body, mind, immunity, balance, all strengthened through one quiet daily choice. 2 eggs. That's all it takes. In the end, it's never just about food. It's about how we choose to care for ourselves quietly and consistently, even in the later chapters of life. 2 eggs a day may seem small, but the benefits ripple outward. Clearer memory, stronger immunity, steadier blood sugar, brighter eyes, and a body that feels nourished, not neglected. Aging well doesn't require perfection. It simply asks for intention, and that begins with how we greet each morning. So if you've been feeling tired, foggy, or unsure about what your body needs, I hope this gave you clarity and perhaps even a bit of hope. You are not alone, and it's never too late to feel stronger, more in control, and more at peace with your health. If you've experienced any small victories with daily habits like this, or if you have questions, please share your story in the comments below. Your voice might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Let's keep learning together.